All right, let's see who we got coming in here this morning. Let's see, Trey, Patrick, Martin, Mark. If anyone is new to Dubb this morning, if you could put a one in the chat, that would be great. If you're new to Dubb, that always helps. A one in the chat, and then a two if you're returning. That's always helpful. So that would be great. One if you're new, two if you're returning, and then if you want to pop your industry in there as well, that always helps too, if you want to. Um, Kyle, I just saw you come in. I was just letting everyone know if you can put a one in the chat if you're new, two if you're returning. Mark, I saw you had your hand up, my friend. Go ahead, Mark. How you doing?
I'm well, thanks. So yesterday I was trying to I did a couple of videos and I was trying to trim them and edit the two clips together.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I've done it before, but
Mhm.
this time I probably spent, I'm not kidding, an hour and two computers on it, and I couldn't figure it out because it wished would not upload the clips. And one time it did upload them, but it uploaded them horizontally, not or vertically, not horizontally. It was bizarre.
That's
So
the desktop app, Mark?
what's that?
The desktop app, or are you just loading in a Dubb inside of the Dubb website and editing it inside the little editor there?
I tried everything.
So, but when you said merging the clips, were you trying to use the desktop app by dropping them in there and merging them together, or were you using
Yes.
that? Oh, okay. But it wasn't merging them for some reason?
No. And
Okay.
I've done it before. I found the clips, and I mean they're not long. They're maybe a total of a minute and a half
Hmm.
together, both of them.
Hmm. That's let me just show you this right here real quick.
Sure.
Let me share my screen. Okay. So desktop app, just we're on the same page. Let's open up this
Yeah.
here.
Yep. Yep. That's right.
And then
Well,
the
first I that go back one.
Yep.
So yeah, I did that, and then I went to open the editor. I think it was.
Yeah, you can do it
Yeah.
as stuff you already did. Yep.
Okay.
And then
Yep.
click that there. And
Yep.
we're dragging and dropping, right?
Yeah, I tried dragging and dropping. I tried uploading, because the dragging and drop wouldn't work. Then I tried just, finding the file and uploading it. That didn't work. So
Yeah. So did it pop in like this or no?
no. And the one time it did, it
Yeah.
brought it in, but it was,
Turned it.
yes, it turned it. Yeah.
I think but it looked normal when you had the downloaded the MP4. It was normal on your computer, like it wasn't turned.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I wonder if that's a bug. Yeah, I haven't let me do this. Let me message the support team and I'll have them reach out to you, Mark, because that might be maybe there's a setting or something going on there or
Yeah.
you could try uninstalling the app and just redoing it, like uninstall the desktop app and then get it again. Just to
Okay.
see if that does anything first. And then if it doesn't, just shoot an email over to support at Dubb. And then because if it's still doing that, then maybe there's some kind of bug going on.
Now, can I use that? Because so this is where it gets a little confusing for me sometimes. There's the website,
Yeah.
there's the app, but then there's also the Chrome extension.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I did both. I mean, I think I could use the extension or the app, and I tried both. Which one do you want me to delete?
Yeah, I think the Chrome extension you can't do any editing. That's just
Oh,
recording, on the browser.
okay, all right. Then that's why I said I get confused. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah. So I would say the desktop app, the Dubb desktop app, just uninstall it, get it again,
okay,
upload a clip like you did before, and see if it gives you the proper orientation and does all that stuff. If it doesn't, let us know because there might be a bug in there. But I think that should probably work because I haven't heard of that happening within the desktop app.
all right.
Yeah,
So all right, well, I'll let you move on, and I'll maybe try it while you're on for an
yeah,
hour, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Give it a shot.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
Okay.
And then I saw Trey. You had your hand up. Hey, Trey, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
Good. What's happening?
So I have purchased an external studio quality microphone
Yep.
for use in recordings and obviously for all uses audio
Yeah.
and or I guess outgoing audio. And the I'm unable to install it. I'm actually still using the Realtek, I believe it's called, which is the built-in
Oh.
microphone on the laptop.
Yep.
and I'm having a problem installing it, and I'm wondering if you could be able to help me with that. And let me say this last thing before we move on. If
Sure.
I go to the up arrow
Mhm.
on the microphone icon to the left at the bottom, it's not even, well, there it is. Now it's showing up. Um, how about that? Just
Yeah. So you just
needed to
needed to
tell.
get it nervous in front of the in front
Yeah,
of like, yeah, there it is.
you can tell on it. So it says that I'm using it now,
Yeah.
but then I'm able to do that on Zoom.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure that I'm able to do that still on the app. And I think when I launch the app,
Yeah.
I'm launching it through the widget, which is next to the URL field in the
Yeah.
browser.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But I don't see where it says change microphones, which is one of the things that feedback has requested I do. Do you know any workarounds or any additional fixes?
Well, let me show you this first, just to make sure we're talking about the same thing. Just because sometimes when you record from the Dubb website, if you're hooking your mic up, like if I've hooked this thing in before,
Yeah,
sometimes it didn't show up, or I have to like what's it called, refresh it. But let me just share my screen. Is it this one right here? So the website recorded, but then you're talking about the desktop app, right? Up here?
yeah,
Okay, so if I go in here, let's just go record screen video. Can you see the stuff on the screen?
I can.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go Mike. Okay, so right now it's showing the normal ones, right? In here, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're saying when you hook your mic up, when you hook your mic in here, it's not showing, right?
So do me a favor and show me how you got to that one more time with
Yeah.
the
So basically I
things.
went to up here. Let me close this. So are you on a Mac or a PC?
PC.
Oh, okay. I think this symbol up here, the dub symbol, I think is at the bottom on a PC. On a Mac,
Mhm.
it's up here at the top. But if you go to like your applications, on a Mac, it's at applications, and you find the dub symbol, click on it. And when you
Yeah.
do, it should show this right here. This should pop up, this thing right here.
Okay. Yep.
And when you find it, just go to, I just click record screen. You could click record webcam, whatever
Mhm.
one you want to do. But if you click this one here, you'll always have next to the mic this little thing here. Click the drop down. And when
Got
you
it.
plug your mic in, then it should show up down here
Okay.
and then
Okay.
select the one that you want. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
And that should work. And let us know if it doesn't, but that should work.
All right. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks, Trey. And then Deshaun, I saw you had your hand up. Hey, Deshaun. Good to have you in here again. How are you?
Good, Rob. How are you?
Good. What's happening?
Yeah, so I did record some videos yesterday and everything was going good. I was doing short clips and everything was working fine except for the audio. I hear some sort of constant feedback.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure, like I haven't had that like when I was using Zoom or Loom or any other thing. So I'm wondering, is there something else that could be going on that I can do? I try to use a different um, options that you just show with the audio. I think there's one that says direct built-in audio, and there was
Yeah, the
another.
built-in one. Yep.
So, but it's this constant feedback of like seems like it's air. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but it just seems like there's some constant noise the entire time.
What are you recording on? Is it the what kind of recorder? Is it the basic webcam inside a Dub or where you're recording?
So I was using the desktop app
Okay.
on my MacBook.
And it was the screen recorder or webcam that you were recording?
Screen recorder,
Okay.
and I think there was one where I did the webcam where I was just recording myself.
Okay. If you want to just record you can like just maybe go on mute and just do if you want to now, whatever, or whenever. Record something and then send it to us. Feedback at Dub and did you send it there already?
No, I haven't.
If you don't mind, just really just so we can hear it. Because sometimes like you might hear it on like I want to hear what it sounds like. Because if it sounds like a hiss or something, or if it sounds the tech team might know what that is. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll do. So
Yeah.
just you want me to record a short clip or the one
Yeah.
that I did
It doesn't have to
yesterday?
be long. No, it doesn't have to be long. I mean, just
Okay.
just long enough so we can kind of hear it. Because I mean, typically when you're recording these, you're probably speaking and you're saying you're speaking and you can still hear it when you're talking, right? Not just in the
Mhm.
silences.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, definitely. Because we don't want someone to be distracted by like, what the heck is that? So,
right.
yeah, definitely. Hey, what's going on? This is like Audio Tuesday, huh? This is interesting. Cool. We'll send it over to Sean. We appreciate it.
All right.
Cool.
And that was feedback at dubb.com, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just say, you're in the live training with me or whatever, and just want to say, hey, team, can you just listen to this and see if you see what they say? Like, do you hear anything when I'm talking, other than
Okay.
my voice? Without giving away the game. See what they pick it up. So
Thanks.
cool. Thanks to Sean. Robert. Hey, I saw you had a hand up. Hey, Robert.
Hey Rob, how you doing?
Good. How are you? How you been?
Pretty good.
What's
I
happening?
got a couple questions. First one is, can you show how to set up the AI assistant? So specifically, what I want to do is be able to train it
Mhm.
to for cold prospecting, like the proper questions I want to ask someone,
Yeah.
do cold prospecting. That's the first question. If you could
Yeah.
show me that.
Yeah. Let me do this. Let me share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So when you're in here, right over here to the left under assets, if you click here, go to
This
sales
one, there we go.
assistant right there. And when you
Hmm.
click that we already have some created here, but if you're going to create a new one, just click the blue plus button over here to the right. And when you do that, it'll open up, you give it a name, and I'll just click edit on this one so you can see what it looks like. So you just give it an internal name because we were saying, the AI assistants, if you have different landing pages for different parts of your audience, you want to have like an AI assistant that's just educated on that thing if you want to do that. And then here you want to start adding in your links. So for us at Dubb, we just did, a bunch of different pages that make sense, support, features, and then the AI will learn what's physically in text on those pages. And then you add these in here, and then you come down here and you can do your FAQs, and you can do up to 20 of these. So you can say, what is a micro farm? And then you can
Hmm.
give the answer there. And then any of the stuff you're talking about, where if someone was on that landing page, what would they want to know? And I would say and when you do these, it shows three of the FAQs, and you can choose the three that are going to show. See, I have three check marked, right? And I created
Hmm.
20. So what you can do is think about the top three questions that that particular audience is going to want to know. I think we talked about like there were three important points, almost like kind of related to the hook,
Hmm.
they would want to know. And then below here, this is where you can upload a PDF. So it's either educated with those resource links and a PDF or one or the other. I think it's kind of good to do both if you want to. You could literally just load up a PDF. You could just copy and paste from the I forget what the command is. It's like command something where you can copy and paste the site with the
Okay.
text, and then you could drop it into a file, and then you can upload it, and then it's educated. And then the default message, just decide what you want it to say. I'd say it'll have the assistant say, whatever you want the little quick message to be here, all your
Okay.
answers on the microfarm stuff. And then if you want to capture anything, like if you want Sia to ask for something, like, hey, like, thanks for the question. Can you please put your email in here? Blah, 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 blah. A lot of the times you're probably already going to have that information, but you can collect it. If you don't want to, just uncheck it, and you can just uncheck it. And then what do you want them to do at the end of the answer? So the AI gives the answer, and then your ultimate link here would probably make sense to be what you want them to do anyway, which is probably what, book a time with you, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that would just be that there. You'd have the same link that you would have that you already have as a button as your CTA below your video. You just put that link there, and you can title it any way you want. It's kind of good to keep the same title because that way it matches the button below the video.
Hmm.
And then just hit save and close. And then what you do is to add it, just come over here to the left, and we're going to go back over to the left navigation under assets and see where it says presets right here.
Hmm.
Just click that there. And if you have multiples for the different audiences that we talked about, just choose the one that you have created that you want this AI assistant on. Click the edit button and then scroll down here and see where it says sales assistant.
Hmm.
Just click in here and it should show up. Whatever one you have created, just pick it and then make sure you go all the way down to the bottom and click save and close because it won't auto save. You have to click save and close.
Okay.
And then that should show up. Yeah.
Okay. And I use HubSpot, but it doesn't look like I'm able to export my list because I don't have administrative purposes. Is there a way, like if I have a list in HubSpot that I can load it up into Dubb without having administrative um, access so I can still email people
Oh,
without
you
doing
mean
it one
like
at a time?
You mean like, is there a way to like get the list out of HubSpot without getting the admin saying, "Up, like export it"?
Correct.
I don't think so, but I can check though, because I think you'd have to have the permissions on that side, right? I think you probably would.
I think so.
Yeah, because I think because I think the systems have to, yeah, you would, you definitely would, because like I know a lot of the times, like with different companies, the admin stuff is important, especially on permissions. So unless you sit there and you're like screenshot, screenshot, something like that, it'd be a little more difficult. But yeah.
All right, and then the last question, I'm done. On my call to actions, how do I put the correct order that I want to be in there?
Yeah, so what you could do is this, when you come in here, let me share my screen. So let's just say we have like we pick our preset, right? So let's just grab this one here and click edit and then scroll down. And then see these little three-line menus, these little hamburger things, so
Mhm.
the hand shows up. Just click it and then slide it to whatever order you want.
Oh, that's easy. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Always got, left to right, most important to the least important. You can do the same thing with the playlist videos too. You can change the order of those.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Rob.
Yeah. Hope that helps. Cool. All right. Let's see. What else do we have in here? I saw another, let's see. Oh, Martin. Hey, 4 years with Dubb. That's pretty awesome. Martin, let me come over to you. I want to say hi. Hey, Martin. How are you? If you can hear me okay, if you want to say hi. If not, if you're busy on your side, 4 years is awesome with Dubb. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Trey, you had mentioned
Uh,
recruiting already. Oh, hey, can you hear me, Martin?
yeah, sorry about my English. I'm a Spanish speaker, so I
No,
express
that's
myself. Yeah,
that's okay. Thanks for using
yeah,
Dubb for 4 years. How's it going?
yeah, fine. Especially because I use videos, architecture videos, and have been spreading all over the world. So every time I make a campaign,
Yeah,
so I think it goes wherever because I make fancy pics or nice videos of my architecture, and I it's fine because I see where the videos are seen
hmm
and I have a control where I know the people I send videos if they are very good marketer or not because I see how many people through them see the videos. So it's very important to know
yeah,
to find out if somebody has a lot of contacts or not. For me, it's very important.
yeah. That's great. What do you like? Do you like to record screen videos, webcam videos, mobile app? What's kind of been your favorite?
Yeah, mostly I use web app and also I make videos for my picture for my works and just I just spread them to my clients. But mainly every day I make a video and just I see where it goes and how people still astonish where because not they're not used to see direct videos from you
Yeah.
and personalized videos. So it's very important for me.
That's awesome, man. Well, listen, thanks for staying with us for 4 years and recording every day. That's what it's all about. Thanks so much, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anything on your
Okay.
mind today at all, Martin? Or are you just kind of coming in to see what's going on?
Yeah, I try to get more out of that because
Yeah.
I'm used to do the same.
hmm
And I wonder if there is something new. I mean, marketing ideas, people make new things, how they use it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the biggest thing, we talk about, and this is something I usually cover in the beginning, so I'll cover it in a little bit, but just in terms of the use case is like the biggest thing. Whether you're in real estate, architecture, insurance, mortgage, coaching, consulting, recruiting, whatever it is. It's really, is it a choice of, did someone take an action? Did they fill out a form? Did they reach out to you? Is it a warm lead? Is it a cold lead? What's the hook? Why should someone click on the video? Why should they do this thing? So that's really important. And then I think just whatever the use cases, like if I was going to send someone, like say we're talking about architecture, right? Well, architecture
Yeah,
is so detailed and it's visual,
yeah,
So for me, I would probably want to do a screen recording, have myself in a bubble and pointing to different aspects of what the layouts would be and things like that. You probably have done that, right?
yeah. With two cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah.
It's, yeah,
Perfect. Yeah. Something like that. Something very visual. I mean, sitting at the webcam and like this and holding up the whiteboard with the messaging, that would maybe be along the lines of maybe if there was an update to like a design or something. Um, but I think the screen stuff for you is probably your best friend on that.
Yeah, the thing I haven't still done, I want to do it, but I don't know how. If I want to have video response, but I don't know if it works or not. I don't know what's happened when somebody receives a video, if he has the ability to open a button or something. How can can they send me videos? Does it
Oh, you
work?
mean like reply with video?
Yeah,
Yeah, they can do when you have it like this. Let me share my screen, I'll show you. So when you have this button here, like if you get a dub video, let's just grab this one, click this here. They click this right here, reply with video, and that's where you can
yeah,
record and send it right back to them. So they have the ability to do that. So if you want someone to reply, just
yeah.
tell them to reply with video. Like mention the video, just click below, reply with video, and then all they have to do is put their email in, and then record it and send it back. And then you'll get a notification inside of Dubb. Like if you're in Dubb in here and you go to videos, they're right over here. So you click on videos, see where it says video replies right here?
Yeah.
That's where those would be. You click those there, and you have a list of video replies.
Yeah,
Right.
I know how to design that call to action.
Yeah.
The main item for me is if it really works or not. People, perhaps people are shy, they don't want to show themselves, or
I think in general, the feedback we've gotten over the years is most of the time, people are not going to probably click it to send you a video back. Most of
okay,
the time. But I think the use case we've seen it work best is when you ask for a video testimonial. That seems like it works the best. Like, because that's very specific. It's a happy client. We would love to get your story. It's very easy to do this because a lot of the times if you're trying to get video testimonials and you meet in Zoom or Google Meets or whatever, you have to edit it and all that kind of stuff. Whereas if you just send someone a video, they can take their time, hit reply, say what they want to say, and send it back to you. So that's really the strongest use
yeah,
case for that. There is something you could say when it comes to the architect part. If it's like, look, did you want, like, if someone wanted to make a change or something, technically, they could probably, if they had it in front of them, they could hit reply with video, record what they were talking about, and send it back to you. So they could do something like that. You could phrase
okay,
it like, if you have any changes, click reply with video below, record what you want to tell me and send it back. You do something like that.
yeah. I think it's quite useful. Yeah, I haven't thought about it before. Yeah,
Yeah. You could even use picture in picture too. Like, do you know about picture in picture? Do you know about?
yeah. You have a picture with two cameras.
Yeah,
You
on the
have a
mobile.
camera. Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
mobile
because you can
phone.
do
Yeah,
that with instead of a screen recording, if you just had your mobile and you had the plans pulled up, whatever you wanted to show, you could do the same thing, where you're on the screen, but it's in the mobile format.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And I think auto too, the other upgrade talked about new stuff. Do you know about auto within the dashboard?
No.
Yeah, it's this right here. So inside Dubb, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Here it says chat with Otto right in here. The team, Ruben and the team, Darius, they did a really good job upgrading this. So now you basically, little robot face, you can basically ask Otto anything in here. It could be anything related to how to use Dubb, what's new with Dubb, what are the best
Okay.
videos to send. I'm in architecture, I'm an architect, and I'm doing this. Like you can ask it strategy questions. So it's really been a good upgrade. So whether you use ChatGPT or Grok or whatever you use, you can use auto in this efficient kind of same manner by asking the same kinds of questions. So if you want to test this out within here, you can totally do that within right inside the Dubb dashboard.
Yeah. Well, interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's there, if you just want to stay in dashboard, I guess, so to speak.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good to talk to you, Martin. And let's see, Mark, is your hand up from before, or is this a new Mark?
New.
Oh, hey, well, go ahead, Mark.
I deleted and reinstalled the app. It's still not doing anything.
Okay, then in that case, let me just message the team right now over here real quick while we have you. Let's see. Hold on one second. And you said it's a regular landscape video that's getting turned vertical or the other way around?
Well, it's not now. It's not even uploading. Nothing's happening. The
Does it give you an error message at all, or it just doesn't work?
No, it's just the little play triangle kind of pulsates,
Oh, okay. Got it.
but that's it. Nothing.
Okay. All right. Let me, I'm messaging them right now. Let's see. Can you reach out?
And when I try to hit upload, it's grayed out. I can't. It won't let me.
Hmm.
Well, let me drain. But in the lower right, it says edit or upload. Well, I think that's after it's already completed. But anyway, yeah, it won't let me drop the clips on. Nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mark, because that is the most fun part about the
Right.
desktop app. That
Yeah. Well,
you're
yeah,
able
I
to
love
do
it.
that.
It's amazing. Yeah, when it works, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Ugh, sorry, Mark. That's gonna drive me crazy. I love using that feature too.
All right.
Okay, well,
Well,
hold
anyway,
tight.
what's that?
Hold tight. I just messaged them right now, so they should be reaching out to you momentarily, hopefully.
Should I stay in the Zoom call or
No,
just
no,
wait?
don't worry about it. They got your info. I just sent it,
Okay.
but you don't have to.
All right. That's what I
Cool.
needed. Thank you.
All right, Mark. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Deshaun. Go ahead. I saw your hand was up again. Go ahead, Deshaun.
Yeah, I was just playing around with the videos,
Yeah.
and I was wondering, is there any plan in the future to like be able to categorize videos like with different folders? Because like, say when someone has different businesses,
Yeah.
and will there be, is that something that's in the plan for the future where they can say, okay, I have my life insurance business or,
Yeah.
real estate over here.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that you and a couple other folks have brought up files over the last year. So I'll bring it up to Ruben and Darius again and the team. We'll chat about it because I know there was the reason why we do tags over files, but I think the most recent conversation kind of softened a bit on the fact that maybe we might. So let me have a chat with them again and let me see how they feel about it on that side because we've had some people say that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. What's that called? Taken under advisement? I'll kind of report that over and see what they say because I know there was a reason they really like tags over the years. I just can't remember what the reason was because Ruben and Darius are like the UX maniacs when it comes to like knowing how all that stuff kind of runs the best on the backside, though. You know?
Yeah, and since you're mentioning tags, I realized I didn't put tags on my videos. I only have one category right now, but
Yeah,
I have
yeah, yeah. But people just other people have mentioned files as well. So and I think it's kind of what we're used to in general because tagging probably isn't the most natural thing. You know?
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'll let them know, Sean.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then Tony, hey, welcome back, my friend. I say, is my video on? Yeah, Tony, these are off for here, but how are you, Tony? If you want to say hi, how are you?
I'm good.
What's going on, Tony?
I still am not using it enough, but I'm making a lot of recordings.
Oh, good.
I always seem to run into a bit of a glitch, so I was wondering who I should speak to,
Mhm.
because I'm very anxious to get going now.
What's the glitch, Tony? Like, what are you having?
What's that?
What's the glitch? What's holding you up? The
I have two glitches. One is it always thinks I'm a unpaid person.
okay, got it. Like free trial or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we even deleted my second account that I had, and
Mhm.
somehow it still thinks it's there. And then the other thing is, and so that's frustrating because finish a video, I want
Sure.
to get use out of it, and
Right.
I, it says you don't have any more videos you can make. So,
Got it.
and then the other one is the famous thing where now this has got to be my computer
Mm.
fault because it it's black most of the time, like the camera doesn't come on. Now, so I wouldn't bother you guys. I started logging off and then logging back on,
Yeah.
and the camera would always work.
Hmm.
But then that stopped working too.
Oh, okay. Is this the basic webcam camera, like on your computer?
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
but my my phone works.
Yep. The mobile app. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not and I don't know why I feel very comfortable using the desktop app, but
Yeah, desktop app's great. Yeah, but I'll message them when we get out of here, Tony, and then I'll have them reach out to you because the second account thing, I don't know why it wants to hang on and take control. It shouldn't. It should be out of there. You know what I mean?
yeah, and
Yeah.
I that was my fault too. Like so, that always happens to me. I
Yeah,
got
not
to
okay.
figure out a different way to do it. But when you don't know the company
Yeah,
and uh, you want to protect your actual
sure.
email.
Yeah, no, it absolutely makes sense. I get it.
I'm
I
I'm
totally.
very impressed. You guys keep making it better and better, and I'm a big believer. In fact, I'm setting up a new website as well as my real estate business, and I want to be a partner with you for
Great.
looking for people
It's
that
fantastic.
are interested, and I am going to do that. If I'm already set up as a partner, so I just have to start promoting, and that's another reason I want the the camera to work.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's one of the that's one of the big things you definitely want to have happen because it's all about those visuals, especially in real estate, especially. So, cool. Well, Tony, I'll let the team know. They'll get out to you, hopefully get that all straightened out. And then if you want to, and this goes for everybody, and feedback at Dubb. That's the email. I'll put it in the chat again, but feedback at Dubb. If you want to record something and get feedback from us on our side, just send it over, and we can always give it a quick look, which would be
Oh, sure.
sweet.
Thanks. I
Yeah,
I will do that.
yeah. Well, good to hear your voice, Tony. All right.
What?
So let's cover a couple some things here, some just general stuff that I think is I don't know. I think it's kind of just a big part of what you do when you make these videos is this right here. So let me go through here and share my screen, and I'm going to pull this up right here. Okay. So just in general, a lot of the times when you make these things, it's really about deciding not only about the hook. The hook is, really important, What is that crowd of people that you're reaching out to? Use Grok, use ChatGPT, use Auto within the Dubb dashboard. What's that phrase that you want to use and how do you want to deliver it visually? So I think the visual part of it, once you have your hook, is you have to decide, do I want to record from my webcam? Do I want to record screen videos? Do I want to record from my mobile app? How do I kind of want to record these things to deliver them? And I think when it comes to use cases on these things, I mean, screen recording stuff is really good for obviously showing things because you want to relate the visual to what's going to be happening. So for a market update, like you see here, I have the little annotation arrows pointing towards the bubble. Now I could be inside the bubble just pointing towards the title or something like this or smiling and waving and that's fine. But I really think taking it to a different level with the whiteboard here, which is the Dubb mobile app with a little whiteboard area where you can type, this really kind of pushes it further because yeah, it's a market update, but there's been a big change in the market. Or I could give something specific. Maybe it's a percentage of a rate drop or something, or some locked in new thing they have. So whatever you're showing on your screen when you do a screen recording, whether it's a Canvas slide, it's a document, it's a listing agreement, a contract, part of a website, part of something where you want to walk someone through. Maybe they're close to getting through to the finish line, but they have to fill out certain parts of a form or they got to click here, click here, click here. You can definitely do stuff with screen recording like that. The other thing about screen recording is if you're reaching out to a company where if you're in recruitment, and you're on their site and they have a hiring part where they say what positions they're hiring for, if it's on LinkedIn or wherever it is, you get inside that bubble and you can point right towards that listing, have your messaging here and saying, some kind of thing related to what that is. So it's really just about stopping someone visually and getting the hook in there to get them to see something. This particular screen recorder is the Chrome. So that's the Dubb Chrome extension. So if you Google Dubb Chrome extension, that's going to sit right up here in the browser, this little thing here. It's like a three-step process to put it in. And this is a screen recorder for any browser-based stuff, website stuff. If you want to use the desktop app, that's going to record anything on your screen. So it will get whatever you want. Chrome extension's browser-based. The Dubb desktop app is like a little drone that flies over anything on your computer. So whether it's a document, Canvas slide, you want to get your whole screen, you have the ability to do that with the desktop app. Desktop app gives you cropping, all kinds of cool stuff. But the whole idea behind screen recording is to physically show and walk through something with someone. You can also use this style to reach out on LinkedIn. Now, if we look at screen recording in general, this is kind of what this would be like. So if we jump in here, just so you can see it in action, it's going to put you on the screen like this. And again, this could be any site. You really want to think about your placement, your size, and your shape. just as far as visually. You don't want to go too big because you're going to cover everything on the screen. You don't want to go too small, obviously, either. So probably like right in here. And then your shape, the site that you're on will kind of dictate what kind of aesthetic you really kind of want to be like because LinkedIn being in a circle, I'm going to use a circle. But if it was more of an angular site, I would probably play with this. Maybe I put myself right inside here so it kind of fits right there. Looks like I'm part of the page. So you can do these little kind of neat things on pages visually to catch someone's attention. You also can zoom yourself in a little bit like this. You can back yourself up if you'd like to. You can physically move yourself around inside here, which is nice. And think about inside here, your messaging. So we talked about the whiteboard. So you still want to use that in here. So if I pull up my Dubb mobile app, all you do is get the mobile app, and then you click this little button right there. That's where you can type, that little square. And when you do click that, that's where your hook would go. So when I do the hook, I just turn it and I got it right here, just like that. So that's really important to consider with this. Now, when you do this, put yourself where you want to put yourself. You have an annotation tool right over here. So if I want to jump in here and do some arrows, if I want to do some text on screen, if I want to do some numbering, underline things, I can do all of this. And I can have this already set up ready to go before I even hit record. So I could already be pointing at his book if I wanted to do that. So you can do it before you hit record, or you can do it during the recording. And those annotations will stay where they are. So if you want to scroll around and move, they're not going to follow you. They'll stay right over there. You also can use a teleprompter if you want to use one. So you click the little button here, find your script. Now you have to have a script saved inside the Dubb platform so you can find it. Then you can control your speed. You can back the text up. You can zoom it in. You can manipulate the sides like this, and then just physically move it wherever you want to, which I'm going to put it towards the camera, obviously at the top. Now, as a reminder, the Chrome extension, because it's browser based, you want to make sure that you don't go full screen on your browser because if you do, you're going to lose the teleprompter tab. You won't be able to physically click on it. So you just want to leave a little bit of space so when you do use it, you can click this to bring it forward, which is obviously really important. You also have orientations right over here to record. So if I go camera, it's going to open up like a webcam. If I go tab, nice clean cut of the page. I'm not going to show my huge tab mess at the top. If I go screen, it will get your entire computer screen. I think tab's probably the best one, unless you wanted to go on a tab journey and bounce around. You have the ability to do that. Now, when I hit record, this is what this is going to look like. I'm going to hit record over here to the right. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. Click share. I got my hook right here, and it's just like this. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, I wanted to reach out here, Ruben, because I saw that you are in technology, my friend. So am I. Let's have a tech chat. So what I did there was my animated GIF, right? When you hit record with Dubb, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat. That's what's important. That's what the animated preview is. And then I jumped to full screen when I wanted to make a point about something. You don't have to do this. I like to do it just when I make points. So if you're scrolling around, you're moving, and you just double click on the mouse right here. You double click on here, boom, it's going to take you to here. Double click the screen to go back. You also can click the little button at the bottom, says expand webcam, brings you here. Click it to go back.
Can you do that? Show me that again.
Yeah, the double click or
Yeah.
yeah. So you can do
That was actually going to be my question about how do you go from like showing like how you are in the bubble now and just quickly trying to show the full screen. So I missed that.
yeah. So what you would do is when you're here, there's a couple ways to do it. So you can take your mouse. See, I'm kind of going over it with my mouse.
Hmm.
So once I'm over it, I double click and then I'm here. And then I just double click the screen with my mouse. Double click, I go back. That's one way to do it. The other way is you can go over with your mouse like this and see this little button right here, this little square right here. Do you see that there, Deshaun?
Yeah, I see it.
Click that there, jumps you to full, and then click it down here at the bottom, right there. Goes back. Or you can do it at the bottom. See the control bar at the bottom? Expand webcam down there.
Yeah.
Click that there, click it to go back. So either way, but it's once you get used to doing it, it's kind of a cool I don't know, it's kind of a nice feature to be able to kind of take someone's attention and then really get them to do that, you know?
Okay, thanks.
And then if you want to pause, hit the pause button, which is right here. Because remember, this is it's one recording. So then pause, resume, click it again to resume. And when you're ready to save, just click the check mark. And that's going to save it into the platform. And then all the videos that get saved into Dubb, it'll always take you to the video edit page inside the platform. So no matter what way you just decide to record, Yeah, even though we were just looking at a screen recording, this is where you'll land, is the video edit page. Now within here, just in general, let me pick a different video just because it's still transcoding. When you save a video into Dubb, you can change the title right up here at the top. Just make sure you click the check mark. It won't auto save, so you got to click the check mark. And then if you want to download the MP4 raw file of the video, just click the MP4. Really good for social video uploads, obviously, because those social platforms want the MP4. So download it, upload it into your platform of choice. We can download the MP4 and drop that clip into the desktop app. You also have the ability over here to the right to preview this thing. So this little square button to the right opens up in a new tab and say, hey, there's my landing page. Someone clicks on my video. Great. It's got my logo to the top left. It's got my playlist videos that will play right after. It's got the buttons that I want. It's got my calendar. It has my AI assistant. It has everything on there the way I want it. Now, if things were not on there the way you wanted it, you could either click here and pick a different preset landing page that you already have created, and it will change everything about that page. Or you could scroll below and go to the details tab and scroll down, and you can delete or add any of the buttons that are on the page. You can delete or add a sales assistant, and you can delete or add any of the playlist videos that are on the page. So if I ever sent someone this video and I'm like, oh, I wanted to change a button and I forgot to do it, you still can make those changes even though you already sent it and it will retroactively refresh. So it's a pretty neat function to have. And then you also have a QR code right over here to the right. So every Dubb video has one of these. Really good for if you're doing any kind of physical mail marketing. It's good for if you're at any kind of an event, where you can pre-record a video saying, hey, it was great meeting with the event. Click below if you want to stay in touch or whatever you wanted them to do. So if you're doing open houses in real estate, it's perfect. Just sit it on the counter. They go to leave. Hey, thanks for checking out this property. If you want to see some more properties, click below. So a lot of cool things for the QR code. Analytics, you're always going to have a breakdown here from your AI video coach, which is right here called Kyra. When you record these videos, just click generate, and the AI is going to give you feedback on the video to give you visual feedback and content feedback along with your delivery analysis right here. You also have activity, obviously. Are people clicking on the email, the buttons? Are they watching the videos? If they are, what's the watch percentage? You can follow up in a really smart way. You have editing. Any Dubb video you save into Dubb or upload into Dubb, you can edit. Let's see. It's still spinning here. Let me pick a different video. Let's go this one. And if you click the editing tab, there we go. You can play the video. Bang, here you go. It's hitting record. It starts. You can drag your timeline down here. See me dragging this thing. So you can either play it or move it to the first cut point. Let's pretend it's this one here. Select the scissor icon. That's going to split it in two. Drag it or play it to the second cut point. Scissors. Now you have three pieces. And whatever is highlighted in that orange, that's going to be the one you want to get rid of. And then click delete clip and it's gone. If you want to bring it back, just click the undo button as many times as you clicked it undo, 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 and you're right back to the beginning. You also can, with the design tab right here, whenever you record a Dubb video, like we were saying before, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat. So what you can do is you can generate a thumbnail from a different part of the video visually if you like that. So just drag it to a different point, click generate thumbnail, and that'll be the preview. Or you can upload your own. So totally up to you as far as that. Now, if you're going to share the video that you've recreated and have inside Dubb and you want to share this now, from a simple send with inside Gmail, open up a Compose or whatever your email provider is. Make sure you put the word video right in front. Make sure you have your hook that we talked about. Make sure you have a little bit of text in terms of why they should watch. And then to drop it in, you can do it in two ways. So right over here inside the platform, you can click the big blue share and send, put the email of the person you're sending it to, add some personalization text if you want to add any. Click copy for email, and it's just a copy and paste, and it drops it in like that. Now, with Gmail and Outlook 365, there is a shortcut right down here in Gmail. It's a little Dubb symbol down the bottom in Gmail. In Outlook 365, it's off to the right in add-ins. The reason this little button is here is because you have the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder, which is right here. So when you select this button, it's going to open up the Chrome, scroll through your video library down to the bottom right, find the video you want. Let's just say it's that one. Click advanced options, put that email in, and the person you're sending it to. You could add some personalization text if you want. Click insert, and it pops it right in just like that. So you can do it those two ways. Now, if you wanted to share it on LinkedIn, just make sure that you connect with the person you're going to send it to first. Most people connect. And then when you do, click message. And then the little dub symbol is going to pop up down here at the bottom, or it should pop up at the bottom. Let's refresh this. Let's try it again. Let's try a third time. Okay, so I want everyone to imagine a dub symbol that appears right here next to the smiley face. When that happens, then you can add the dub video in like we just did inside of Gmail. You can send it, and then it will look like this in their inbox. I'll have to check with the team, see if we got a bug going on with that. But that's normally where it is right down there, the little integration we have with LinkedIn. There's also in general, when you make these videos, I think the biggest thing is even though you have all the tricks and trades and different things that you can do with visuals, also make sure the length of these videos are not too long. Like when you first reach out, I would jump right in. Like when you have a hook that's like, hey, the hook is this, like, videos equal retention or something. If I was talking about videos, then I open up the video saying, listen, videos, retention is the most important thing that you can have as a company. And then I'm getting right into the point. If you're trying to ask someone a question or you're trying to make a point on something, get right into that, but then move on once you've made it to either click below to download a guide I'd love to provide you, or click below to book a time on my calendar. By the way, check out this next video that's going to play. It's all about our company, what we do, and why we'd love to work with you. So what you can do is make sure these initial videos are 30 to 40 seconds. If you have to go a little longer, that's fine. But the point is to like just get right into the meat of it, right into what you want to say. David Mamet, the screenwriter, used to always say, it's like my favorite expression when he was writing scenes for plays and film and everything. Get in late, get out early. So be interesting and then get out. And then when you get out, just have that one video you record after that plays. It could be like a minute, a minute and a half you want, where it's basically your pitch video and it'll play right after from your playlist. And that always is there. So you don't have to repeat yourself on any of that stuff. Plus, it should be about the group or person you're reaching out to with their challenge. And then aside from that, everyone's doing the omni-channel approach where everyone, calls, emails, sends videos, SMSs, comments on social media posts. There's all this kind of effort across the board. If you are sending Dubb videos from a cold perspective, and you're doing an outreach, I would do an email breakup. Like if you were sending hundreds a day emails, do 50 without a Dubb video with a nice little, good little hook subject line. And then inside the body, make it that hook statement and then ask them a question. If they respond back, then send them a Dubb video. And then the other 50, I would do the video, have a video in parentheses, the word video, the hook we talked about, and then have that nice general video where it feels like you're speaking right to them, but you can record something once to be efficient and then kind of A/B test and see how they do against each other. If you're trying to reach out to a contact and you make a specific video for someone on LinkedIn or you email it to them or both, I would send the video first. That way, if you're going to call, you have something, you have a reason for calling, even though you have a reason for calling anyway. But it's like, hey, yeah, Jim, I'm calling. Did you get that video? Wait, what video? And then you're into kind of the conversation a little bit. But it's always nice to kind of provide the video first if you're doing any kind of cold calling so that it has something that you can reference, especially if you're not getting the person you need to talk to and there's someone to go through. There is a very specific reason why that you've sent that, which is probably the biggest thing. For referrals, they're really nice nice little quick intro video. Like if you're sending someone an introduction, this style right here, not this one, but this one right here. This one works well. Just holding up the whiteboard. Hey, great to meet you. Hey, John referred you over. Looking forward to meeting. Just something as simple as that. The picture-in-picture stuff on the mobile app, this is always fun to do. Doesn't have to be properties, even though it works awesome for real estate. If you're at a live event and you go picture-in-picture and you're walking around getting good footage and stuff, you can always send that to people you meet after. This works. You can do this for LinkedIn too. Like you could pull up someone's profile on LinkedIn, take your mobile app, and just record the computer and lean in and say, hey, I saw your profile here. Or if you wanted to share an article, you can do that and say, hey, listen, I found this on here, and just zoom into the computer with your phone, and you can do something creative that looks like this. And then the mobile, you also can just do this too. You can drop a little virtual behind you here, take a screenshot of whatever it is that you want behind, have some text, You also can just drop some text in here right above your head, below. Same idea. What's your hook? You can do the same thing there. So I think just in general, when you think about these things, what's the style that you want to do? Does this style make sense for what you're trying to talk about? Because you're obviously not going to do a webcam video if you're talking about something on your screen that wouldn't make any sense. So just the simplicity of that, I think, is a huge, huge part of it. So. All right, so we're towards almost the top of the hour. Let's see. Mark, I saw you said, can you do that switch from small to screen to large in the Chrome extension? Yeah, Mark, can you let's see, let me grab your mic here, Mark. Can you hear me okay, Mark? Hey, Mark. Oh, looks like you're off mute, but for some reason I can't hear you. But can you do that switch from small screen to large in the Chrome? Yeah, so that's what I was doing. That was in the Chrome extension when I was doing that. So yes, that's in the Chrome. So if you're in here, I'll share my screen, show you again. From inside here, Chrome extension right up here at the top opens up. There I am right there. And then it's just literally clicking this little button here, go to full, click here to go back, or hover over and double click the screen to go back. So yes, you can do that right within the Chrome extension. Yep. Hope that answers your question there, Mark. I see your mic's on, but I can't hear you for some reason. Um, and then Deshaun, I saw your hand was up. Deshaun, go ahead.
Yeah, I had a question about so I'm using a desktop app, and
Yep.
then when I'm beginning to screen record,
Mhm.
I have two phones, two mobile phones, and it first connects to my phone because I have both the apps downloaded on my phone. And
Mhm.
so the little circle where it typically shows your face, it will first show, I guess, my back phone screen, whatever that's showing. And so I
Mhm.
have to disconnect from that phone, and then it will go to the next phone.
Mhm.
And it connects to that one. I have to disconnect from that one. And then I have to do something on the desktop app. I think play with the video, then it will show from there. So I'm wondering, is there a way to kind of skip around that? It's not the biggest issue in the world because I eventually figured it out, but I was wondering if there's a way to not have it do that initially.
Like not have it default to the first two mobile apps.
Yeah.
Let's see. So you have the desktop app on your computer, right?
Mhm.
And you're saying you have the desktop app on your browser on your phone, or you talking about the mobile app?
The mobile app's on my phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I'm like, I don't think it's anything you can do it over there. That'd be crazy if you could. So the question is, when you're using the desktop app and you're trying to share your screen, I'm just a little confused about what's happening.
Yeah, so the little bubble where you're showing your face, uh,
Hmm.
when you click the button to start recording and you're trying to show on your computer screen,
Hmm.
the bubble where you're wanting your face to show from your laptop's
Oh,
web.
it's showing it's going to your mobile.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what's funny? That happened to me one time where I tried to do it and it was like pointing towards the ceiling. I'm like, wait, what am I looking at? And I'm like, oh, I'm looking
yeah,
at my phone.
yeah.
Yeah, let me ask the team. They probably know how to fix that. Let me ask them because mine just went away. I don't know how. I don't know what I did. So let me ask on that, Deshaun. I'll ask.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
and then I'll have them get back to you. But yeah, that's funny that you brought that up because that happened. I think it was a couple months ago that actually happened. So okay, so let me do this. All right, and then Tony, I saw your question. How can you change the page you want to record in a screen recording? Like I want to show two or three homes. Okay, so you can do a couple things, Tony. So if you had, Tony, can you hear me okay? Let's see. If you had this, let me share my screen. Let's pretend that you want to show some stuff here. So, okay, so here's just one. Let's pretend properties are on here, and let me just close these, and I'll show you something else. And let's pretend. Let's do Montana. Let's pretend we want to go from here to here. Okay, so we have a property pulled up here, and then we want to show more properties on the other tab over here. What you could do is you could do one of two things. You can hit the Dubb Chrome extension here, like this. It's going to open up. And then what you can do is click Screen right here. So to get your full computer screen now. So I would clean up the tab mess up here at the top and only have the tabs open that you want. So what you would do is you just click Start Recording and then you would choose your entire screen. Here we go. Here, share. Now it's going to give me the 3, 2, 1 countdown. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, I want to talk to you about the properties on this page. And then you're talking about the properties, doing your thing, and say, listen, I want to show you this other property. Check this out. Click the other tab that's open, and it will bounce you over to the other tab right here and say, now I want to show you these properties here. So you can technically do it with the Chrome, hit the check mark below when you're ready. And then when it plays back, it'll show you jumping around to those different tabs that you have open within the recording. So you can do it that way with the Chrome. So it would look like this. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, I want to talk to you about the properties on this page. And then you're talking about the properties, doing your thing, and say, listen, I want to show you this other property. Check this out. Click the other tab that's open, and it will bounce you over to the other tab right here and say, now I want to. So that's what you could do there with the Chrome. That's with the Chrome extension, the browser-based one. Now, if you wanted to do this not that way, and you wanted to do a different way to do it, what you could do is you could open up the Dubb desktop app right up here at the top, right? Open up the desktop app, click record screen video right here. Then all you have to do is just click this little button here, and it's going to give you a drop down to choose what do you want to show in your recording. Let's just say it's custom, okay? Then you would just crop around the site here. Just go like this so you can get very specific. There we go. And we'll drag it all the way over here and then put yourself on the screen. And then all I'm going to do is hit record like this. Record. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, I want to walk through some of the properties here, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about the properties. Here we go. I'm saying my stuff. And then I'm going to click the check mark right down here at the bottom. And that is the clip that I've just recorded. So the desktop app, obviously a clip recorder as opposed to the Chrome, which is browser-based one video. So now that I have that clip, all I have to do is just minimize this, get it out of my way, go to my next tab that I want to show, bring my little preview window back, hit this little button down here at the bottom, says record screen. Now it's going to frame around here perfectly. I'm right here, hit record. And now I'm just recording a second clip about this different property. Hey, I want to show you these different properties here. Let's talk about this right now, blah, 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 blah. Click the check mark below. Now you have your two clips. So you can clip this out with different properties. And then when you're done and you're ready to merge all the clips into one video at the end, click the edit button down at the bottom right, merges all the clips together, and then you just upload it into Dubb. So you can do that with the Chrome extension where you go full screen and bounce from tabs, or you can use the desktop app and crop around the websites and record them as clips and then put them together. And that's how you would do that. Hopefully that makes sense, Tony.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, one or the other. And then if you want to send it over to feedback, send it over. We can take a look at it.
Okay.
Cool. Sweet. And then let's see. I think Maurice had his hand up. Hey, Maurice, go ahead. How are you, Maurice?
Hey, how you doing, Rob? I got a
Good.
question for you.
Yeah.
On the videos, there's a date at the bottom, like 2025 or 2020. Can that be changed?
You mean from inside the platform? Like where are the dates? Like show me the let's
Like at the bottom, the video, when you send the video out, it'll say like your company name, 2025 or 2022 at the bottom of the video when I actually send the video out.
Am I missing it down here? Like when you mean when they click on the video and they're on the landing page? Or do you mean like within here somewhere?
No, when a person open up a video on the
Yep.
page,
Yep.
then they'll see at the bottom, the company name, 2025,
Hmm.
year 2025, 2023. In
Hmm.
my understand, 2020.
Huh. Do you want to screenshot that, Maurice? Maybe shoot it over to support? Because yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why I would be saying that. That's a little interesting. Do you have it pulled up now?
Say again?
Do you have it pulled up now? I was gonna say, can you take a screenshot of it and email it to support so they can see it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Or you could, hey, you can make a Dubb video. They can pull up your screen recorder and say, hey, check this out, and scroll below and say it's right here because that's interesting. Yeah, we definitely want to take a look at that and see what's going on.
Okay.
It's
Thanks.
support at Dubb, Maurice's email, support at Dubb.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, cool. Thanks, Maurice. And then Robert, I saw your hand was up. Go ahead, Robert.
Yep, just an easy question. So when you're doing a video, when you get to 3, 2, 1 countdown, they don't see anything until it goes to 0. Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, you just got to time it. 3, 2, 1, and then
Got
it flick like that. Yep, exactly.
Okay,
Yep.
that was it.
Cool. Hey, I love that one. That was a nice one. I like that one. It's not like the old TV one of three. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If there's no sound, kind of fun. Yeah. If anybody remembers that. All right. So before we go, Jai, my friend Jai, what's up, Jai? Jai, did you come in a little later? I don't know if I saw you in the
Yes,
beginning.
it did. It's did. I'm just thinking of. I know I traded that. I probably can ask Darius, but I think you know, so just I don't make it.
We got.
But you know my domain, right? It has my name.
Yeah. Oh, in the actual, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I change that, can I change that in the settings and make it Pretty Boy CEO? But
Uh,
then with all the videos, then all the videos wouldn't work no more, right?
I think you're probably right. So I think if you change anything on that, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I
That's what I'm
think.
thinking. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
That's what I'm guessing. But I mean, I could be wrong, but that's my guess.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Good move.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So then,
Mm.
because I think I may need another account.
Okay. Okay. All
I
right.
may need another.
Ask the
Because
professor.
I'm not going through all that.
Ask the professor in about a half an
Yeah,
hour.
he's the Oracle.
Yeah, well, he's everything.
He's like,
He knows everything about
he's
everything.
stupid.
I've never seen anyone ask Darius a question. He's like, I don't know. Like he pretty much just
Oh
knows.
no! A couple times they stopped him. Hold on, yeah, I gotta ask people. I gotta ask developers.
You stumped him. You didn't get like a free
No,
account.
no, no. People did. I didn't.
Oh, oh, okay. Stump the
It's like
Oracle.
I gotta ask the developers. Let me ask my developers. Hold on. Let me make a note of that.
Yeah, definitely ask. That's funny.
I was like, oh, they stopped.
Um, I just noticed this. What I just noticed before we go. I didn't see this one before. Sorry, Jay. One second. Let me see. Is it? Oh, Deshaun. Okay, I saw this I didn't see this in the Q&A. What is the best practice to suggest people book a demo to learn about Dubb? Starting to share. I plan to send the video. Recommend they book a demo. Okay, so I think the biggest thing is Deshaun. Can you hear me? Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest thing is like it's like when you watch a testimonial, how people love to hear when you use something, from personal experience. I think that has a lot to do with it. So I think as you learn more about Dubb and you're using it, it comes from your own personal experience. But I think telling people, because we always say over the years, like, look, you're looking at a 30 to 300% increase in click-throughs when you use videos. People have just seen this, it's great. But booking a demo, just have them come into the live training here, and then make sure you share your referral link with them. You know how to get your referral link?
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you have that, either have that as a button below the video where you can reference it if you're making a video specifically about Dubb, and then reference that there. We have in the assets section of the partner account, there is an asset section that has our Dubb trailer video that you can put in your playlist that we
Okay.
have. It's called the Dubb 2-minute trailer. So you can have that and reference that when you make it. But I think if you know any like professional contacts that you know personally, that you Dubb, reach out to those people first, you know, and then personally, and then get them in here. And then, we do our thing in here. And then once they subscribe, you're good to go.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's like the more comfortable you become with something, the easier it is to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's why I kind of feel about it. But we're here we have those partner meetings every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. PSTs every Thursday. So if you want to pop in, come on into them.
Right. Very nice.
Cyber
Um,
7,
cool.
just
Well, any
turned
other questions, anybody, before we go?
less than
Hey,
70
Rob,
cents a card.
before you go, I know I saw it in there before, but there was 3 links that was on the right hand side of all the it's
Well,
like
it's
Tuesday
as long as it's
training.
the same quality and all
Hold on.
that.
Let me make sure everyone's muted. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. It was there before, like the links for the training, like real estate on
Oh,
Wednesday.
oh,
But
yeah.
I don't see it on mine.
Let me see if we have it here.
I did pay the bill, right?
Let me see. So you said over to the right, right? So
Yeah,
under-
right to the right, right to the right. Go down. Right
Yeah.
there. No, that's not it. Nope.
Yeah, this is
You
the
don't got it either now. It's not there.
Yeah, I think it got moved. Let me I'll
Where'd it move
drop
to?
him in the hey, listen, I think Ruben might have moved him. He's been doing some UX stuff, which Ruben's really good at UX. That's like his superpower. So let me drop those in here right now. Let me just pull them up on my thing and I'll pop them in. Okay, so this first one, everybody, this link right here that I'm putting in the chat. This is Pro Plus coaching. So this is what's every Tuesday today at
That's
11.
that's for today, right?
Yeah, yep. So if anybody's on Pro Plus, you have access to that. If you're on Pro, I think they can let you sit in, check it out. And then if you want to upgrade, you can get access to founder coaching once a week with Ruben and Darius. They have their own curriculum. You can fill out their own forms. It's their own thing. And then this link that I'm putting in right now is for Dubb Real Estate. That's every Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. PST. And obviously it's all focused on real estate. And then on Thursday, this is like our webinar TV lineup. And then on Thursday at 11:30 a.m. PST is our Dubb Partner Coaching, which I just dropped in. So Darius was on that one last week. I think we'll both be on it this week, and we go through partner stuff. So, um, and then I think I saw Maurice had your hand up. Maurice, hey, I saw your hand pop back up. Not sure if it's from before or you put it back up. Go ahead, Maurice.
Yes. Um, I was trying to well, I guess you might be in a different mode. I wanted you to see the screenshot, but I'll send it in.
Yeah, just shoot over support, and then I'm sure either Ina or Eileen will get it, and they'll have an answer for you. And that might just be a thing you have to click. I'm not too sure. Yeah,
Okay,
Oh,
thanks.
cool. Everybody, thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it as always. It's always nice to have everyone in here. As Ruben would like to say, click record. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys.
thank you, sir.
Bye bye.